Hello again. My last video, I told you guys about the writing challenge, and it was amazing. And God has just been doing amazing revelations left or right. So, to start, I'm going to let you guys know about the license plates. So, on the way, before the first session with Apostle John, the license plate that I saw said, "Our God can." That was the beginning of it. Um, Yesterday, um, God revealed to me that I am to start a blog. And I was like, what? Because so much, he just was downloading so much. And with everything that I learned, like, I just didn't know where to start. And I'm like, okay. And it all came to me, and then in prayer last night, and I came up with a name and everything, and a little confusion came and stuff, but he's working it all out. And I remember listening to a sermon, and basically, like, our faith, like, we have to trust him and trust in him and just going, like, he will continue to open up and continue to reveal. So, as I was reading the memoir and stuff, and I just realized, like, okay, my book was not going to be done. Not even one of the books was going to be done by today, which today is 2 years ago that my mom transitioned, which I thought was going to be, I didn't think it was going to be like a good day. But learning that I was to start a blog, I was excited about that. And the morning started off kind of slow, but then once I got activated, I went ahead and got to doing what I needed to do. And I am going to finish what I was saying first. When I left the library, the license plate that I saw was on a red Jaguar, and it said "Promise." Y'all, I am just coming to you right now, just so raw, because God, he is moving exponentially. There was all these technicalities and, like, web hosting and, like, domains, and there's all this technical stuff that I'm not even familiar with at all. And luckily, like, I started writing out everything last night, so my first blog was, like, written out. And then today, like, all the technical stuff kind of hit, and I got it sort of figured out. And then I was ready to proceed, because it costs money to get a web hosting page, which is super tight right now. Like, it's like tight, but I'm trusting God that he's gonna provide. And I took a huge leap of faith, and whew, okay, let me just relax, because I got first price and I was like, whoa. And I'm like, okay. And then I got what I needed, but I wasn't understanding how to do it. So I called, like, the technical support. Talked to a woman named Georgia. I was like, I was just in Georgia last month. Like, wow. And she was just super helpful with everything. And then she told me about a different product that was basically with the same company, so it would be easier for me to navigate, and it had the security that I needed for the blog and all that stuff. And it, like, basically made it to where I can start simple and build, and it was cheaper. She was able to get me a code, a different discount code. I'm like, glory be to God. And how about my blog is officially, like, my site is up, and I'm about to go ahead and type my post out and post it. But I just wanted to come on here real quick and share because I'm trying to calm down, because I had an emergency call from a client last night, and I'm definitely learning that it can be tough. Like, it can be tough with my clients, depending on what their goals are. And this has been like a real test. I'm in some uncharted waters, but we got through it. And what I was explaining to with my client about was like the armor of God. How about sermon at church tonight was about the armor of God? Like, it wasn't even my pastor that taught tonight. It was another minister in our church. And I was just like, Lord, like, you just are just showing out. And I was late to church, but my blog is AuDrena's assignments because of everything that God's been downloading to me. And I'm like, I need to be held accountable to my assignments and follow through with them and complete them. So my blog is going to be a way for me to work through my assignments and embrace it, the journey, because I'm sure that I am not alone with trying to get things done and operate in this world day to day and still fulfill my purpose. So that's what my blog is going to be about, and I'm super excited to see what else he's going to do, because it's just like moment by moment he is just showing me like the next step. And there was this song that was at prayer last night, and it said like, Jesus, you're my compass and I'll lead wherever you need to go. And this guy talks at the end, he's like, Lord, like, I'm ready. You just gotta, I don't know where you're taking me, but I'm willing to go. I just need you to show me just a few steps at a time. So just a few steps. And that's just how exactly it worked. And I was late to church because I was like, I gotta finish setting up this site, because I spent so much time trying to set up a whole different like product. And then when I talked to Georgia and we got the other one going, and she helped me get it all set up. So I got it all set up, and by the time I got to church, I went up and fell to my knees in worship, and it was amazing. Like, I just was crying everywhere. Like, I just was like so thankful, because I'm like, Lord, like, you are so worthy. You are so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, that's all I could say was thank you, because today has been a day of joy and honoring my mom, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to do that. And so I just wanted to share that, and also just let you guys know what the license plates are, what they were, and I'm sure that I'll be blogging about that as well, because there's just so much to share, and this is a way that I can share and hold myself accountable and go through this process of what he's about to take me on. So yeah, legacy level consulting, and I'm gonna eventually learn how to, put it in the notes of the YouTube videos, and it'll all link together. Like, he's just linking everything up. Like, everything is just coming together. And I wore my Millions hoodie today, and I'm just so grateful and so thankful for everything that he's doing, and I am just so happy that I am able to officially launch my blog on the 2-year mark of my mom's passing in her honor. So just glory be to God. And I still don't know what is going to happen these next couple of days, because my homeowner's insurance was due today, but I decided to buy a web hosting site instead. So I just know God's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He will do it, and I trust him. And I just want you to know that when you seek him and you just put your trust in him, like, he will do it. He even led me to John chapter 8 during prayer yesterday, and just so much came out. And I'm still going to continue to read the memoir book and still work on my books and everything else that he tells me to do. And AuDrena's assignments was just like, I'm like, wow, that is so exactly what it is. Like, and even though I wanted my blog to name to be that, it still can kind of be, but it's going to be under legacy level consulting, so I can also do my coaching and everything else all through the same avenues. So all things really are working together for my good. So I am determined to make Jesus famous and keep everyone lit. Be encouraged.